the first reaction was I was trying to get out of it like any way I could. I felt like I wasn't qualified, like I had no reason to be up there telling, adults how to live their life and that kind of stuff. It was like a really uncomfortable thing to, have to go up there and like teach people like I was perfect or something. That was my initial thought. But then at some point down the line, you said something like, it's your job to listen to God and to preach the words, but it's his job to like land that on their hearts. And I think that was like the turning point kind of where I knew, okay, I'm not getting out of this, just kind of coming at it with a positive mindset. And that was like a big turning point, I guess.
So then once you did it, how did preaching and leading something at church, like being used by God at church, how did that change how you viewed like yourself in terms of being able to be used by God to do something?
Yeah, I was kind of reminded of like the story of Gideon, where like I was in denial at first, but then like I saw how God used me, and like it wasn't like a tragic experience or anything. So it just kind of gave me a little more confidence, I guess, that like even though I'm not perfect, like nobody is perfect. So we're all kind of striving to be better Christians, but nobody's perfect, so anybody can kind of step in those shoes and lead in the church at some point.
So now that you've done that, how has God used you since that to do something for the kingdom?
Yeah, it's kind of helped me with like the come as you are mentality. Down here at UNL and CSF, like I've done a few leadership things, a few like committees and that kind of stuff. This Christmas break, I guess, we kind of got a group together from Ignite last year and did a little Bible study and that kind of thing. So it's just helped me to be more confident, I guess, in my leadership skills in the church, something that I hadn't really practiced until Youth Sunday.
So one more question. What would you tell somebody who thinks, man, I could never be used by God? What would you tell
I guess the biggest barrier for me at the start was like the thought that like the authorities, I'd say, in the church, like the figures in the church are like perfect, and like they have everything figured out. But what I found out through that preaching process and talking to you and Troy and stuff, that nobody is perfect and like everybody is striving to be better. So it's really not like, it's not your talents or like your gifts. It's the way God is using your gifts to reach others.
Turning your body